2020. The year that keeps on giving. It's getting towards the end of the year. I mean, it's December, and a lot of people, me included, kinda want this year to get over and done with. To put it very lightly, 2020, it hasn't been the best year. We all thought that 2020 couldn't get any worse, but 2020, yeah, it's got one more surprise for us. Flash games revolutionized the gaming industry. Picture yourself, you're a child, you've just come home from school and you got nothing to do. Out of boredom and some newfound curiosity, you plop down in front of your family's computer. You've heard a bit about this gaming thing and you just want to test it out, you want to see what's going on. You open Google, type in fun games, and your world changes forever. The games you found run off of a specific engine, the Flash engine. Owned by Adobe, this engine had a massive hand in the evolution of gaming as a whole. This engine allowed any would-be game creator to create their brand new game. Now, some were better than others, and some of these games, they stood out like glistening gemstones. They defined so many childhoods. They allowed gaming to be easily accessed by almost anybody. These games didn't require a beefy PC to run. All you had to do was just click on a website, find a game you liked, and have a few hours to spare. On December 31st, Flash games are no longer going to be supported. The internet, yeah, we weren't that happy about this. So, a lot of questions were raised. Why? Why is this engine just gonna fade away? To solve these questions, I did some research and I found some information. A modern day website is an in-depth, complex thing. Far more complex than the websites we had as kids. The Flash engine, as legendary as it is, it just isn't suitable anymore. It's a bit outdated. As the internet developed, so did the need for cybersecurity. Now, when we were kids, the worst thing that could probably happen cybersecurity wise is a phishing email, or somebody threatening to leak our IP or hit us offline in a COD lobby. As the world developed, so did cyber threats. And the Flash engine, it's just not known for its security. In all honesty, it's quite vulnerable. Privacy and data leaks could easily happen. So, based on these reasons, the Flash engine is going to be taken behind the barn one last time to have a look at its last sunset. That's enough of the sad stuff. I want to talk about nostalgia. Now for this section, I want to celebrate the legacy of Flash games. I want to celebrate the legacy of some of these games and the websites that hosted them. I'm willing to bet that most of us have played some Flash games before, and the hypothetical situation I said at the beginning of the video, it's a lot more closer to home. We've probably all been on these websites. Miniclip, one of the best gaming websites to ever exist. God, I spent so much time on this website when I was younger. Miniclip was one of the juggernauts of the internet gaming industry. Millions of children around the world have been blessed by this website. I mean, here's another one that you lot may know. Friv. Now, I didn't play on this one as much, but I see why people love this. My friends always told me about this website and how cool it was. But I was too much of a miniclip purist to give it that much of a chance. That being said though, and with the benefit of hindsight, I mean, this website is godly. Here's another good website, Newgrounds. Bro, this guy is so cool. When you were a kid, you know that a game was gonna be absolute quality when you saw this bloke in his tank. I think it's time we have a look at some games. One of my all-time favorite video games, Club Penguin. Now, I know this game shut down a few years ago, but I still feel we should include it in this section. This game was brilliant. I have so many memories of this game. I remember trying to flip the iceberg and being an absolute god at card jutsu. I remember when they first added the recycling plants and when the town square looked like this. My parents even bought me the DS games when I was younger. I mean, I still have them on my shelf. Moshi Monsters, a game that I also adored. Bro, if you didn't choose this guy, what were you doing? Do you know how cool these three stickmen are? Cairo, Shorty, and the biggest Chad in gaming, Vinny. Sift Heads, the saga of the Sift Head games. I mean, this was awesome. A game that's been quite popular recently and a game from the developers of Among Us, the Henry Stickmin games. Now yes, these games are on Steam, but they originally started as Flash games. Here's a few more that we may remember. Fancy Pants, Line Rider, Papa's Pizzeria, the Hobo games, Raft Wars, those weird Sonic the Hedgehog fan games, Commando, Interactive Buddy, virtually any old Stickman fighting game, Plasma Burst 2, Miami Shark, Dune Buggy, Fragger. I mean, look, there's so many of these Flash games that we all used to play when we were younger. I would love to include more, but if I did, we'd be here for about 2 days. So I'm really sorry that I had to leave some out. But be sure to tell me in the comments about the Flash games that you used to play when you were younger. I mean, I really want to be reminded about these things. It will definitely ignite some nostalgia within me, because I used to play so many of these when I was younger. Like, it was actually mad. My first gaming experience was Pokemon Diamond for the Nintendo DS, but my love for gaming only strengthened thanks to Flash games. These games helped me pass so much time, and I'm so happy that they existed, and I'm so thankful that we got to experience them. This is why it's so sad to see them go. These games provided so much entertainment for kids worldwide, and shaped so many childhoods. Yes, we haven't played them for years, gaming's developed far past them, but they were always there for us. They all hold such a special place in our hearts and minds, and provided our childhoods with endless enjoyment. Now, I know it may sound corny to say, but thank you, Flash games, for everything.